One of the important point mentioned in our GS3 syllabus is related to infrastructure, and it explicitly mentioned road. So today we will be discussing about the road transport. So first let us look at the importance of the road transport. So the first important point is its contribution to GDP. Contribution to GDP. So the road sector, it contributes around 4.8% to our total GDP. Apart from this, if we see the total freight movement or the passenger movement, so movement, freight or passenger, so around 60% of the freight movement takes place via road, and around 90% of the passenger movement takes place through the road. And hence the road system is also known as the arteries of our Indian economy. Arteries of economy. Then what else? So as per the NHAI, a hundred oh, s- 100,000 sorry 1,000 kilometer construction of national highways, it directly promotes employment of around 50,000, and around 1 lakh employment is provided indirectly. So one of the significance of road is employment generation, direct and indirect. Direct is 50k, indirect is 100k. And who is saying this? It is said by NHAI for building national highway of around 1,000 kilometer. This is for around 1,000 kilometer construction of national highway. This is what the number of the employment which is being provided directly, 50k. Then road also provides the last mile connectivity. So as per the National Highway Authority of India, 91% rural habitation is connected by road. So last mile connectivity, for example, here you can mention this data: 91% rural habitation connected by road. Then what else is the importance? It is the primary mode in disaster management. Then it also plays a crucial role in the border areas. So at times of insurgencies and times of emergency, road is the primary mode which our forces use to move. So it has a crucial role in border area, in our national security also. Now what are the stats of the roads? So basically in India, out of we have somewhere around 1.5 lakh kilometer of road system. Out of this, national highway is 2.5, state highway is 3%, and the highest proportion is rural roads. It is about 70%. Then district roads are around 10%, and your urban roads are around 6%. So total is somewhere around 60 lakhs. This is a mistake. So total road network is 60 lakh. This national highway is 1.5 lakh. That is around somewhere 2.5%. Then now what are the issues of our road system? What are the issues? So we have issues of congestion. Why we have issues of congestion? The primary reason behind this is, on national highways, 2.5% is their share out of the total road network. But national highway alone carries around 40% freight burden of the total freight. So 2.5 percentage in the total networking system and carrying around 40% freight. So this is one of the issues why there this is one of the reasons why there is congestion. Then second, the average speed of truck is also low. So if we compare USA, in India it is 30-40 kmph, whereas if you see USA it is 60-70 kmph. Then another issue of road transport is there is a low road density. So for around 1 lakh population, we have, so for every 380 kilometer we have this number. If we look at Japan, so Japan has 383 kilometer of road network per 1 lakh population, whereas in India it is very low. Sorry, it is 883. In India it is 383, almost 500 kilometers. Then what another issues does the road transport face? So 10%, around 10% of greenhouse emissions are only from road transportation. So if we look at the environmental issues, 10% greenhouse gas emissions, the road transport accounts for 10% of greenhouse gas emissions. Then we have poor quality routes, we have poor engineering, we have maintenance issue. So according to one of the PRS report, it says only 1% budget is used for maintenance, is actually sanctioned for maintenance. 1% for maintenance, whereas the ideal number which should be used for maintenance is around 10%, but only 1% is allotted. Then what happens is, of because of all these things, India loses around 3% of the GDP because of road accident. Due to road accident there is a loss of 3 point around 3% of our GDP. Then what is the next issue? So if we see in roads and highway sector, 407 out of almost 720 projects are delayed. Means nearly 40-45% of the projects are delayed. Why delayed? Delayed because of land acquisition issues, delayed because of uh, cost overruns, and also there is delays in environmental clearance. So the project is being delayed. Now, what could be the possible solutions? So, talking about the environmental concerns, how can we decarbonize our road transport? So, we can transport our how decarbonize transport. So, few measures which we can take to decarbonize our road transport is use of multi-modal transport system. So if you look at the CO2 emissions per gram per ton, road is emitting around 137 units, whereas if you look at rail, it is merely 28. And if you look at inland waterways, it is just 15 in comparison to road. So if we can integrate those also in our transport system and make it a multimodal transport system, then we can up to some extent decarbonize the road transport sector. Then making of green highways. Green highways is basically planting of trees alongside highways. Then another measure could be ethanol blending. Then electronic vehicles promotion. Then public transport promotion and development. So here you can mention the case study of Delhi, where almost all the public buses which are being ran by the government are electronic. They are EV buses. One more issue regarding to our road sector is that the highest number of NPAs are in road construction, the non-performing assets. And talking about the death, you can give a specific number that around 1,80,000 deaths happen every year, and this is the due to road accident, and this is the number given by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. So we have seen what are the solutions for decarbonizing our road transport. This you can write for the environmental issues also, and for the accident issues we can first, what are the reasons we must know that why accident happens. It is because of over speeding, there is no deterrence of law, drink and drive case, use of alcohol. Then weather related accidents also happen because of poor quality of and lack of all weather roads. Then there is sometimes vehicular mechanism failure also. Then we have poor maintenance of roads, blind spots, and we also have attitude issues. So the solutions for this can be vehicle safety feature, and we have an initiative of we can have initiatives for the golden hour. In case of emergency, if the health support is provided in the golden hours, then many lives can be saved. Casualties might not happen. So for that we also had the good Samartian scheme. Then we can work on the maintenance of roads. We can work on uh, building all weather roads, and apart from these we can also include road safety and awareness about road as a chapter in our education curriculums. We can also do awareness campaigns. So these are some of the solutions for green highway. If you might have heard that using bamboo and using wood, we are making eco-friendly railings alongside the highways. This is one of the initiative of the NHAI. So this is all about the road transport.